Is my hair a mess? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Oh, screenshot of my thumb. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, burner video. Let's get to it. Hello, my name is Kelly, and I do be reading. Not anymore, but I'm trying to get back into it. So this video is exposure therapy, and today the task is talk at the camera about books because I liked them. So we're gonna do that, and you're gonna learn how I feel about books, I guess. How many books in a series is too many? TBH, I'm not mad about this. I don't think this should be a debate. I think you guys need to get over yourselves. It's the amount that it needs. Listen, Harry Potter is a touchy topic, but 7 books, I feel like for the story that we got, that made sense. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, because I think that 3 is enough, that there shouldn't have been 7 in that one. If it doesn't make sense for your book to have for your franchise to have 12 books, why are we there? Why are we doing that? But if it does, then thank God. Rick Riordan has like 22 books at this point. Kid writes a book every fucking year since 2005, and I was 2 when he started doing that. I'm not 2 anymore. Who cares? Get over it, guys. How do I feel about cliffhangers? Conflicted. I love a happy ending. I need to see, if I like the characters, they need to be in love and happy. But fuck kids. Don't bring in kids. I hate kids in books. Like, that's a whole different... That could be its own video. I hate kids. Ugh. Anyway, cliffhangers. They're like fine. I love when it's a good cliffhanger, like when it makes sense. When it's like, okay, that sucked. I hate that you did that, but I guess I'm entertained, whatever. Like, what's a good one? Good cliffhanger. Oh, how am I not thinking of I'm gonna look up a popular cliffhanger right now on my laptop that my phone is leaning against. Popular cliffhanger. Oh, Infinity War. Dude, Infinity War. Yeah. Why was I in the theater? Movie just ended. Spider-Man just died, by the way. Like, people died, literally. To my left, there was 2 boys, at most 10, 5th grade, dry-eyed, looks at me, goes, pokes his friend, and as I'm looking them in the eye, like eye contact, I couldn't believe it. It was really fucking crazy. It was really insane. But anyway, cliffhangers are cool. Hardback or paperback, I think that I don't give a fuck either. Listen, don't do too much. I don't like ebook. I mean, sorry. I don't like paperbacks. I don't like physical books. I don't have a bookshelf. I don't own too many. Actually, that's really crazy. Listen, you caught me on a really weird day. I don't do this. I've had this collection for like over a year. I have not touched it, but today I did. And he's kind of eating. I read a few paragraphs. I like the writing style. But anyway, this is like an off day. Typically, I'm not doing that. I'm an ebook girl. Me and her, we get along. She's compatible with me. I don't really, yeah, it's just, I can't lay down and read a physical. Why am I laying down like this? Like, stop. Least favorite book? Probably, do I have a least favorite book? I don't read enough as an adult. I fucked myself over big time. My least favorite book. There's an answer that I'll forget and then remember later and be mad at myself for not remembering, so I have to think of it now. I feel under pressure though. Okay, anyway. My least favorite book? Maybe It, but I haven't finished it, so it doesn't feel fair to talk about that one because it's like, why are kids... Do I have to finish a sentence? Why? Yeah. Period. Why? What was going on there, dude? Like, how do you even... And there was a lot of story, too. You could have stopped. Anyway. Love triangles. Yes, I know. Like this question. Love a love triangle. I know. It's crazy. But let me say, hate love triangles. I know. Let me land. Love a love triangle, the concept. Hate a love triangle, the execution every time. What is going on? Just, more of challengers. Yeah. They got it. Everybody else, fix up. What's the most recent book I just couldn't finish? Okay, wait, this is the same thing as the next question, so I'll just combine them. The next question is, what's the book you're currently reading? So I just finished, and if there's a question about just finishing, I didn't I didn't reread these. I added this to my notes like 8 months ago, and I did not reread the questions before. So we're finding out at the same time. I just read Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood, and I read The Love Hypothesis by her before, and I enjoyed it. But I have thoughts about that one. But anyway, I enjoyed it. Summary. Check and Mate. I like sped through her. I did like an audiobook of it, and I'm not an audiobook girl, but I am now. I had a blast. And here's the reason I wasn't an audiobook girl, is because I need to have the text in front of me as well. So it's fucking nuisance when you're an ebook girl to get a book and listen to it. Like, I'm not doing that. So maybe I did it to myself, whatever, but still. Because I still have to buy the audiobook and then buy the physical book, and I'm not sitting, anyway, a lot of money to be spent when you're weird in the brain. But what even was the question? Yeah, Check and Mate. I'm liking her, or I liked her. It was good, but hey, I actually wanted to make a video about it separately, but I'll give like a summary of my thoughts here, and then maybe I'll like rant about it another time. I fucking could not stand Mallory. Holy shit. It was so annoying. Oh my god. But low-key, she was just like me. So that's been really conflicting, and it's why I don't really want to talk about it yet. Because bar for bar, same thoughts, but I couldn't stand her. And I'm like, wait. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of introspection right now, and I'll revisit this thought later. The last book I recommended to someone was Percy Jackson, because it was last year when the Percy Jackson show was coming out, and I was like, guys, I will become insufferable. And my friend was like, should I? And I was like, of course. Duh. So then, yeah, I recommended the series, and that's what happened. Next question. I love questions. This is like my bag. I love questions. Wow. I like didn't think I'd be gassed about this. What is the oldest book I've read by publication date? Wait, that's crazy, because I'm in English and I'm reading a bunch of bullshit. Okay, wait, technically there's this one historical figure whose name starts with an E, it's long, and it's not a name that you can pronounce by looking at it. Like, people would like pause the way they pause with my last name, like that. N something. Oldest writer. Enheduanna. I knew it. I knew it was an E. Anyway, let's hear what her name sounds like.
The oldest writer known by name is Enheduanna.
Okay, I didn't think I got that, period. That's the oldest thing, because I remember reading something about that at some point and being like, damn, that's old, and then moving on with my life. So I have to say that's that. My favorite author, I've never had one. I'm one of those people, I know. I've never had a favorite like singer, band, all those things until like I got older. But favorite author, like I dead ass don't really. I could say like Rick Riordan, but that's because I like Percy Jackson. He's cool. Love him. But like, yeah, like I don't know. I just don't give a fuck. I'll just read the book. It's fine. Buying or borrowing? Listen, this is gonna be lame as fuck. Both. Because I wanna get into both. I don't do either. Don't ask me how I'm a reader, but not buying books. Okay? A book you dislike that everyone else seems to love. Let's talk about it. What's a good example? I feel like I've ranted about a book recently. Okay, this is not a book. This is like not an answer to the question, but whatever, get over it. Something I hate is the writing style in romance books. It's why I can't do audiobooks for romance novels. Why do you talk like that, and why are your thoughts that way? It's just a lot's going on at the same time. I don't know. So, not a fan of that. But other than that, I don't really like... What? I know I have a name. Maybe It. Let's talk about It again. What was that? A book written by a man. Bookmarks or dog ear? I'm not a dog ear girl. Like, I'm not gonna like crucify someone for dog earing their own things. Like, I'll think about it strongly, but I won't say anything to you. But my own books, I wouldn't be caught dead. And you would be caught dead if you tried with my books. So, period. A book you can always reread. None. This is a skill I'm trying to build. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I want to read the thing again, but I just don't reread things. I want to, because I wanted to reread some of my favorite romance novels. I'm also like someone who like doesn't have a favorite book. My favorite books at a time, don't even start, was Harry Potter, Love Simon, like Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. Yeah, big ass, long ass title. Eleanor Park. And what's that one called? Simon. His name is Simon too, but not Love Simon. Another Simon. His boyfriend's Baz. He's a vampire. It's a Harry Potter ripoff, and I loved it. Rainbow Rowell. That one. What is it? Simon something? How am I forgetting this? Rainbow. Carry On. I'm jangling. I'm sorry. Carry On. That was another one. So anyway, those were my favorites, and I wanted to reread them and see if I still liked them. I was like 12 to like 15 when I read those, so God knows my tastes have evolved. Can you read while listening to music? No. And if you can, you're weird. I can't focus on that many things. I'm either listening to the music or I'm reading the book. Conversely though, is that the word? On the other hand though, like I need to be reading and hearing the book when I'm listening to audiobook. Does that make sense to you? Like, do you see why I can't compute myself? Multiple or singular points of view. I think we all need to, not always. I'm not a fan of like one or the other, but I think we need to shelf single POV romance novels. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me in. What? Let me into his head now. Wait, that sounds crazy. But like, no. Anyway, I need all of the pining. I need to see all of the thoughts and hear all of the thoughts. I need every single instance where he glanced at her. What do you mean singular POV? And it's Mallory Greenleaf, her annoying ass. Ugh, I couldn't stand her. Ugh. You made me sick. Do you read a book in one sitting or multiple days? Multiple days. There was a time. Let's all take a moment of silence and pray for her. There was a time where I was that girl. I like devoured Percy Jackson and Harry Potter when I first read them. It was like disgusting. And I was using like Overdrive, which turned into Libby, which I don't know. Yeah, it got really nasty. Like I would get the book at like 3 in the morning and then suddenly like I didn't sleep at night because I needed to know. It'd be done by 8 a.m. I promise you. I wasn't well for sure. So yeah, but these days, God, you can pay me to read a thing in a day. You could like, there's no money in the world. like I'm so not joking. You couldn't pay me any money. Like seriously. It's like a joke. Like anyway. A book I read because of the cover is every book I've read. I am shallow, I have to say. I'm sorry. Like I'm not reading an ugly book cover. Personally. I don't know if that's weird. But I'm not doing it. So like here's the thing, and that's why like romance novels are really like they're getting on my nerves. Why do they look like that? What are we like? This is why you guys need to let me into the writer's room, the marketing room, the design, all of them. I need to share my thoughts and intervene. I need to intervene. I feel like I don't believe that no one has any different ideas. I don't think that's true. I think that something needs to give. Someone needs to stand up and say something, because why do they all look like that? I enjoyed Red, White, and Royal Blue, I'll say. But, ew. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never buying that book because it's ugly. Loved the book. Ugly. And that's okay. That's a lot of books. And it's why I haven't read them. But yeah. But that being said, if you agreed with anything I said, like the video. And if you didn't, tell me why you're wrong in the comments in excruciating detail so that we can all laugh at you. Peace out. No. I'm just gonna say bye.